So this is my current prototype of the Spectrum. It comes from, as a company, we come from PC gaming. That's where we started. It's our roots. We've been doing it for a very long time. We released literally the first circumaural gaming headset ever in 2004. So we've been doing audio products for a long time. We know a lot about PC gaming audio, and we've tried to take a lot of that knowledge and then apply it into our first real Xbox 360 product. A headset has to be durable for a gamer because of, I would say, 4 different reasons. One, there's what we call the 12-year-old factor. It's when some 12-year-old creams you online, mocks you relentlessly, and then something in front of you has to die. And unfortunately, sometimes that's actually the headsets. The second thing we learned about headsets is that for a headset to be good, for a headset to be really good and fulfill a very, very basic purpose, you have to forget that you're wearing it. When people forget that they're wearing a headset, they're going to put it on, they're going to stand up, and it's going to say pling. So we added a full centimeter here of natural rubber, a double braided nylon cord. You cannot destroy this. Well, you can destroy this thing, but you have to try. The third place a headset will die is actually here, the normal cord. People have a tendency to get this thing stuck in the wheel of their office chair. Yeah, and then they don't let me slowly untangle this thing, and getting out is just like, yank! Double braided nylon. This actually, you cannot destroy this. No. As you mentioned, the retractable microphone boom that rolls up into the ear cup like this. That's also why the headset comes apart in 3 different parts, like this. So for transportation purposes, it becomes really easy and really safe to transport. And that's important because if you stuff this into a bag, it will get squished from all different kinds of angles. I want to say though that even though it comes apart, you can actually do a lot of things with this headset. It can really withstand a lot of punishment. So that's durability. So the reason why we're doing the 4XP and the 5XP is because if you don't need to take this apart, you shouldn't honestly as a consumer be paying for us to run wiring and come up with this mechanism to take it apart. If you know for a fact that you are not gonna be getting this thing stuck in the wheel of your office chair, you shouldn't be paying for a double braided nylon cord. All those little optimizations we do to a product like this, they cost money. And if you don't need that, then go buy the 4XP. It will have pretty much the same sound. There'll be very, very little difference between those. And you just saved money. We have something we call the 12-hour test. This was built for 12 hours for sure. So first of all, if you put anything on your head, no matter how much padding I put on here, if it's good for 12 hours, it has to be really lightweight. Second, the cushioning, it's really, really thick, but it's also really, really soft. When you put it on, it fully goes around your ear. It doesn't hang on your ear flip here. You can wear this for 12 hours. Even to the point where, you see the little rills we have here? They're really, really soft and thick cushioning here. It actually has ventilation in it. So even if you wear this thing for 12 hours non-stop straight, no bathroom breaks, no nothing, your ears won't actually heat up on you. That's what we call the 12-hour test. We take it really seriously. When it comes to in-game audio, one of the common misconceptions that we tend to find almost everywhere we go is that the more bass you have, the awesomer and better it is. And that's, in our opinion, not really true. If you're driving a car game, you're going on a racetrack, the last thing you probably want, to be honest, is from your engine. But you want to hear the screeches, you want to hear your tires, you want to hear the brakes as you go around. Because those sounds will actually help you determine if you go into the grass or if you plow through 1,000 spectators. In Halo, you know what? You want to hear footsteps. You want to hear the pling pling from the laser weapons. You want to hear the sound of a grenade coming towards you. Those are not bassy sounds at all. Those are higher pitched sounds. So When we write like gaming on our products, we take that really, really seriously. We don't just, this is not a music product that we put on a freaking microphone and then say, it's awesome. This is something where we actually sit down and we analyze the sound spectrum in game and like adjust what you hear in the headset towards exactly that kind of sound. That's in-game sounds. This is a prototype of our SteelSeries audio mixer. You plug it into the back of your controller like this, blink, has a good firm grip. It has a few buttons. So one, microphone on off. It has independent volume controls, which makes a lot of sense. You can adjust the in-game audio, you can adjust the Xbox Live thing. On a keyboard, within thumb's reach, when I use my WASD, I have like 17 keys I can theoretically reach. That means that I can use something called push to talk. This device is different than the keyboard. Even if I made some contraption and I could put like here, the thing is I'm already busy controlling my controller. You know, I have 2 buttons here and I have 2 thumbs. So instead we came up with something different where the audio mixer will actually look at the volume levels you have going on, and then it will balance what's happening. So say you're in a situation, you have a teammate who's speaking to you, and you have an explosion going off at the same time, we will reduce the volume of the explosion so you can hear the voice. So basically we look at the independent volume for it. So we look at what should the Xbox Live voice be, and what should the in-game audio be. And then we adjust it to the level that you feel comfortable with. And let me try to explain that. We looked at like other stuff that's going on. I mean, we're not the only company in the world doing like an Xbox 360 headset now, by far not. Basically, what we looked at was that they were all taking volume, they were all taking noise, voice, whatever, and boosting the decibel level of it, which to us didn't make sense. When we sit down and play a game, the first thing we do, honestly, it is to adjust the volume of the game to the highest level we're comfortable with. So then having some kind of feature or technology that goes in and take Xbox Live voice and just multiplies it by 20 decibel doesn't make sense to us. That's why we chose a balancing feature instead, because that's much more important. It works really, really well, much better than you like initially probably think it does. I think this will be a competitive advantage. I really, really do.